So we're out in the garden today, and we've got those are foxgloves that we seeded, although I mean, some of them have survived. And then we have got some plug plants. So we tried to germinate winter pansies from seed, but I think you have to do it at a certain temperature and it has to be dark, and it just didn't work out. So we bought some plug plants. So we've got 120 plug plants of winter pansies and violas to do, and we should have potted them up when they came. We have to do it today, and then I've got a helper or helpers today.
These are 100 pots that we're gonna fill up with soil today.
Yeah, so we've got 100, although we've got 120 plants, plus the foxgloves, so we need to find the others. And we're going to fill them up with compost, aren't we?
Yeah.
And we're going to plant these plants in, and then hopefully they'll start growing and flowering. And then anyone that we don't want, you're going to try and sell on a little stall in front of our house, aren't you, for a bit of pocket money?
On a Friday.
Yeah. Okay, are you helping too? You going to help too? Yeah, I think she's helping too.
So now we're filling the pots up. By filling, I mean like leaving a tiny bit, not pressing it down too much so it doesn't get compacted. Yeah. And then
yeah, so this is the fiddly bit. So I've got to try and get they're quite small. Can you see? So I'm going to get these plug plants out. So I might pull it by a leaf. I have to work this one out, I think. So actually I'm really struggling to get these plug plants out. The only way that I've been able to do it is actually on the bottom, just get a pen and push them through, because otherwise I'm pulling too hard because they're a bit root bound. So yes, but that's number 3. Got 127 to go. Elspeth's going to help me plant them. So all you need to do is sort of loosely make a little hole the size of the plug plant and then put one in.
do I need to fill it more up? Like that?
And then maybe a bit further down. I don't think that's deep enough, don't you? Yeah. That one.
Cover it up.
Yeah. And then just secure it a little bit, but don't. Yeah, there we go. These are a bit floppy, these ones. Okay, there we go.
Got it back.
Are you going to come inside, cats? Come on. It's dinner time, isn't it?
So this is what we've done so far.
Come on then.
We've done the violas. Okay. These are the pots that we haven't planted yet. And then Mum's just doing the pots.
So whilst we've been doing that, I've just seen, this is my rose. It's a climbing rose in a pot, which is a bad idea anyway, but we'll give it a go. But yeah, it's got powdery mildew, and I've got something to try to get rid of that, but also it's just not looking very happy and a bit dehydrated, so I'm just going to water it. But I do have these water spikes, and they've all got pims in. I'm trying to wean myself off it after summer, and I haven't filled it up, but I'm going to fill it up because I had a lot of pots until we've just made a new border. It's actually just got a bit of green manure in it at the moment before we plant it for next spring. But and it's just so much watering for pots. But these water spikes did at least take the edge off, in that they seemed to stop them at least wilting until I could get round and water them again and or fill them back up. So I'm going to water this plant now and fill up this bottle again, and see what I can do. It's still trying to flower there, but the poor thing, I'm not giving it an easy time, so I need to give it a bit of TLC and see how it goes. There we go. So hopefully that'll help take the edge off. So the final thing I'm going to do today, well, I need to water them all. It all looks like a bit of a bomb site. She's still going, nearly finished. Doesn't look too happy about it. Is it all right, Elspeth? How's it going?
Yeah.
Nearly finished?
More to go.
Okay, cool. But I did these foxgloves, and to be honest, it's before I knew I had looked up anything to do with growing seeds and stuff. And we just compacted them too much in when we potted them onto here from a seed tray, so that wasn't even right in the first place. So I'm just going to fill up, these are slightly large pots, I'm just going to fill these up because I think foxgloves have like a tap root, so they have like one central root that goes down quite far, so I'll make them as deep as possible, fill the compost, and then pot these on as well because they're doing very well to survive given how I treated them when we potted them on. So we'll get these into proper pots and see how they crack on as well. Wash my hands after because I don't want to be poisoned. So Elspeth's just going to explain a little bit because some of these plugs are a bit root bound. So what have you been doing, Elspeth?
So what I've been doing, I've been making a hole with my dirty finger.
Well, it's dirty because you're using it for the compost,
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then if it's a bit covered with the roots, you just
pull them out a little bit, don't you?
Pull them out to loosen them up.
That's it, and then I think that's enough.
Then you pop it in the hole.
Secure it down a bit.
Then you kind of push it down and cover it up.
Yeah, good, well done. So it's the end of the day, and I've had a go at tidying up. Yeah, we've sort of raised them up a little bit, so they're easier to move around. So they're all here. It's quite a lot. So we'll see how they get on. And I also did some seed sowing, so I've done a bit of a video on that, but I actually might do it end to end, so I might see if they germinate and how that all works out, because I'm really not good at sowing seeds. I honestly don't know if I've done any of this right, so I'm really just learning by doing. I've nicknamed myself the Black Thumb because I just no green thumb, just kill everything. It doesn't come, it's not intuitive to me at all. I haven't got an instinct for it, but I really enjoy doing it, so I'm just hoping that I can just learn as I go, make mistakes and see what comes a bit easier to me. So no doubt when all these plants are dead, I'll learn not to do this again and just buy them from the nursery in the first place. We'll see. The final thing is, I'm back to this rose. So this has just come in today's Amazon delivery. So I think it's like a wildlife friendly one. So I'm just spraying this on and seeing if I can rescue the poor thing. And then that's the end of today. So yeah, fun day with the kids. Got them in the garden, so that's a plus away from the screens. And this is actually Elspeth's rose. So this is actually the Elizabeth David Austin rose, and it's absolutely beautiful. I'm so happy with it. Yeah, I've got about 5 of them. I'm going to do a garden tour at some point. Probably should do it before autumn and all the leaves drop. But yeah, and I can explain what I've got and what I'm doing or hoping to do for next year. But I just absolutely love this rose. She picked a really good one. Yeah, really beautiful. Good day.